I wish I could show you the state of my phone right now. It's taped to my mirror and it looks like that banana art piece that's duct taped to the wall. Well, now I can't really see me in the mirror because there's so much tape covering it. This is just what's gonna have to do. Ever since graduating college, I feel like I don't even do makeup anymore. Like, there's no point. I work with a bunch of kids. They don't care how I look. So I'm gonna do my very minimal makeup routine. I start off with my eyebrows. I'm using a NYX brow pencil in Espresso. My hair is currently dyed. You can't tell. I know, looks exactly the same, but it is slightly warmer and lighter. It's a dark brown now. It's usually black brown. So then I'll dye my eyebrows on my own to make it a little lighter and match it, but right now my brows are grown out again. I used the Benetint blush lip and cheek stain in Rose. I like how natural it is. I've been using the Tower 28 concealer. I also use the Kosas one, but the Kosas one I break. I don't know how I do it. Every single one I've gotten, I've broken the cap somehow. So I've been using this. Me like trying to navigate around my phone setup so I can see myself in the mirror. Maybe I should try to use clear tape to tape up my phone next time so I can actually see through it. It's Monday today. Mondays, I usually take off from work or from any hanging out or whatever because I always do therapy Monday mornings. But today, I only did like a talk therapy session instead of my usual EMDR, so I don't have that like EMDR hangover afterwards and I actually have energy. And I want to go to the beach to take advantage of this really nice warm day. That therapy session today was so nice and refreshing and needed. I've been really anxious about like my future and you know, I have no plan, no idea what I'm doing with my life or with my time. It's almost a year since I graduated college, so that's just been like a timeline thing where I'm stressed about like, oh, what have I been doing with my whole life this whole gap year? I've just been feeling a lot of pressure and I've been like trying to force myself to think about the future and try to plan something and figure out my life in some way. And that's actually very unlike me. I'm not someone to stress out about my future. I like to repress and not think about it at all and just stay very, very present. And I don't have to worry about anything. You know, I've done that my whole life and I really like where I've ended up and life has been fine even though I haven't planned a single thing. So could I keep living like that? I don't know. Who knows? I could try. But I had that therapy call this morning, talked about it, and I feel a lot better. Life feels a little bit easier to do now. There's so much uncertainty in my life right now, but the one thing that matters is today. The only thing that is in my control is today, and in this very moment I have nothing to worry about, nothing to stress about. There's nothing urgent for me to be doing right now in this moment today, so I'm gonna enjoy it and go to the beach. My brushes are over there and I'm too lazy to stand up, so fingers it is. My goal for today is to find a secluded spot on the beach that doesn't have any people, that feels like I'm in Italy or somewhere in Greece on a nice coast. But the thing is, I'm in SF and there's only so many beaches and everybody goes to those beaches when it gets even slightly above 70 degrees. And even though it's a Monday morning, everybody and their mother is a work from home person. So this might be tough. I'm gonna check out China Beach. If that one's full, I'll go to Baker Beach. And if that one's really full, I'll go to Marshall's Beach and just pray that there's no nude people. I used a mild liner to do fake freckles. I saw a girl do this on TikTok like a year ago and I was like, oh, that's so smart and it's the perfect shade. I have freckles, but they're mostly on this side of my cheek and not this side, so I put it on this side to even it out. But I think in the summer it should, maybe I should just like tan and only have this side showing. Is this like really toxic for me? Maybe, but also is it all makeup products? I haven't had a proper beach day in a while. I haven't had a proper beach day since it was summer. So it's funny because growing up in SF, I never went to the beach to have a proper beach day, like bikini tanning. Like my beach days growing up were jeans, shoes, hoodie, puffer, because it's always so cold here. And it wasn't until I went to San Diego where I was like, oh, this is a real beach. Like, this is a beach with actually pretty sand and clear, warm water that you can swim in. Like, I never swam in the SF beaches before. So I didn't have a proper beach day until San Diego. I really miss those beaches. Oh, guys, I finally miss San Diego again, which makes perfect sense because it's spring and San Diego was the most fun in the spring. So it makes sense why I would miss it now and not in the winter. But I think I grew so tired of it the past 4 years, and I was so happy to be back home that as soon as I got home, I was like, I'm never leaving SF. I'm never going back to San Diego. I don't need to go back. I booked a flight back for June, and I'm so excited. I think it'll be really interesting to see where I used to live, pass by my old apartment. I want to go to my favorite beaches, maybe go on my favorite hikes, get taco stand again. I'm actually so excited, and it feels really nice to think of San Diego fondly. I also am the type of person who doesn't really like to travel. If I'm traveling somewhere, I want to go either for a short weekend or I want to go for a few months at a time to make it really my home and get familiar with the location, get a routine down. San Diego has become that perfect place where I am familiar with it. I know how to get around on my own. I have all my spots. I have people to see there. I'm just really happy that I have that place now. I think I could make Japan that place too if I really wanted, because I did a study abroad there for a few months, but that's just like really out of my way to travel all the way to Japan, and it's a little more difficult to do that alone. I really regret never filming my study abroad in Japan. I made like one tiny short video where it was just like an edit, but I should have filmed. I would never go back to Japan in the summer though. Don't do it. Like, don't do it. You're gonna die of heat exhaustion. It was insane. That summer humidity and heat, especially in Kyoto. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna need to move my mirror to get more makeup. This setup is hilarious. Moving it back. I'm gonna use this mascara. It's Mood in clear black. Look how thin the wand is. It's insane. It's insane. I finished Intermezzo, the last book I was reading by Sally Rooney. I enjoyed reading it more than I enjoyed reading Normal People, but I love Normal People, the show. So that's why Normal People is my top one. But I really liked Intermezzo. I went through it so quick that I'm actually regretful of how fast I went through it. I wish I paced myself more so I could continue reading it. I bet I'll reread it again some other time this year. I don't know what book is next. I just need to push through Philosophy of Walking. I'm happy with this. Okay. I'm gonna change, pack a bag. I need to figure out what to eat. Should I pick up food and bring it? Yeah, that sounds good. This phone setup is actually really convenient. That was like the easiest I've ever been able to film myself doing makeup. So, Lungi, I'm gonna keep this up. The tape is working. Like, my phone hasn't fallen. Would an October be more convenient? Yeah, but my dignity.
Bigger than our street. And look at this. That's a waterfall. And this shows a waterfall too.
I wanted a smoothie, so I asked for a strawberry banana smoothie with soy milk, and they were out of soy milk, so I got almond milk. And then I wanted a ham and cheese croissant, but they stopped selling food, but only for today. And then I was about to Apple Pay, and they don't accept card, so that was a bit of a struggle. But I got a smoothie and the worker was so nice. She gave me the extra of a smoothie, so that was a good deal. I have so much smoothie now. And look how beautiful this place is. I love this willow tree. I want to come here every day and just study out here. Study? What am I studying? How was the water?
That's good. I mean, it's cold, but when it's this warm outside, it's like refreshing, you know?
I don't think I could do it.
Have you ever go in?
I think the last time I swam in this ocean was
Yeah.
like elementary school.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There's
It's
a
so
group of people that
cool.
come out here and just full on go swim. And I was
I would be
talking to one of them,
scared.
they're like, yeah, some people swim out past Land's End, past the point, and swim back. I'm like, I don't know how, like, athletes do like ice bath thing, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And I don't want to do that.
No. I mean, that's pretty close.
Yeah, no, I had like a sore, like, calf one time when I was standing here. I didn't think about it. Like, wow, it actually kind of went away. Like,
Oh, I should
better.
do that. I'm always sore.
Yeah. Did you grow up in San Francisco then? You said you came in?
Yeah, I grew up in SF, but I lived
Nice.
in San Diego for the past 4 years.
Did you study down there or something?
Yeah, I went to UC San Diego.
Oh, okay, La Jolla. That's cool.
yeah.
I love San Diego. Although I feel like it's nice to get the change of pace here a little
Yeah.
bit. You get a little more of the. I don't know if you're an SF native though. You totally.
I
get a
do
lot of
prefer
fun.
SF, yeah, but
Yeah.
I love the beaches there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the beaches are nice. Good. Yeah, the climate's amazing. Good fish tacos.
Yes, the tacos.
Yeah. I went to UC Santa Cruz, and
Oh,
being by the coast is so nice.
yeah, I chose it because it's by the ocean.
I actually, at some point, I transferred. I actually went to school out in Arizona for a year.
Oh.
And I didn't think I realized like how much of like a California.
Yeah.
And I was like, how much I missed the ocean.
Yeah, even if you're not even going, like,
Exactly. Just knowing
yeah,
it's there is very
yeah.
soothing. I remember my first time back, I was driving down the coast and I literally stopped before there was even like a beach or anything. I just like climbed down the beach. I was like, I had to put like my shoes in the water. I was like, it was all dramatic. It's like so grounded, you know?
Yeah, and looking at the ocean itself is like
Yeah.
really good for you. Looking at any like body of water.
I always thought the word like Pacific is so cool for that because it's, just, it's soothing and you know it's just like means like calm, right?
Yeah.
And even though Pacific Coast is kind of rugged, it's so like there's something about it that's so
I never thought of it
soothing,
that way.
you know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know why it was called that initially. Nice talking with you.
Yeah, you too.
I'm Jonathan, by the way.
Rachel.
Rachel, good to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, you see